What is happening? Welcome to another pitch video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, founder of PitcherList.com, and also part of the Nick and Alex Baseball Show. You should be listening to that podcast. It is the best baseball podcast you've ever listened to. Go check it out. But that is all that fun stuff. And today, well, Joe Musgrove is our guy. Joe Musgrove has been an ace for the Padres this year. He came off COVID in his previous start and did not look good. It was just one strikeout through 5 innings before a terrible 6th inning. But then he went against the Dodgers last night. He soared. So we're going to watch what he did a little bit here. It's actually kind of interesting. We're going to watch the first inning where it was a little different than what he normally does. It's more cutter focused than it is slider focused. But let's just see how he disabled this Dodgers lineup. Here we go. So this is Trey Turner. And I got to say, that's the first pitch of a ball game. And if you go back to, like, I don't know, the 80s or the 90s, it would be a struggle to find a game that started without a fastball, right? And that's a cutter. That's not his fastball. That's you could say it's a cut fastball, but no, that's a proper cutter. Maybe even a hard slider, you'd want to say. Not a fastball. And he's just playing the game straight from the get-go. Like, how many times have you seen a game that starts with a pitch like this? Cut fastball outside? Yeah, that's you don't see that very often. I kind of dig it. That's baseball for you. That's what it is now. There's 92. Another one that is another cut fastball. Look at this. Look at this repertoire that he's got. I'm in the way. But there it is. You see all the different things. He legitimately throws 6 different pitches. And there's another cut fastball. He hasn't really thrown much here. There's a big curveball. And that's a fastball. That's a 95 on the corner here. He's thinking this is going to be the slider that comes off. Kind of interesting at bat. You didn't see the slider, which is normally about 88 miles per hour. Kind of like the cutter. Actually, sorry, not that. It's more around 83, 84, big loopier thing. And the curveball was the one that went straight down like that. That's paint. And I normally talk about guys that are going here or maybe inside or so. But to be able to nail this and really play with cutters going off of it, I'm cool with that. I mean, that's 95 paint, and Turner was not ready for it. Now that's against a righty. Let's see how he handles a lefty. Cut fastball, or cutter again. There's a difference between a cut fastball and a cutter. That's a cutter. That's a fastball up at 94. Doesn't get the call. Change up. Big curveball. Beautiful. Falling in for a strike. And now, what do you want to throw now? I mean, it looks like they're going to go up and in again. You saw him check swing before on the fastball, so you might want to lean on that. You might want to lean on a cutter coming inside. He hasn't really thrown the slider yet. He hasn't thrown a changeup yet. Changeup down here would be a thing. Curveball down here. Let's see. Ooh, he almost paints that. And that's a fun game of from here. There's a fun game of, am I going to put a fastball that lands over here? Or am I going to put a cutter that starts here and goes down here? Right? That's a fun game that you can play. And that's kind of what I think. Freeman doesn't take this pitch. Freeman doesn't take this one if he thinks it's going to be a fastball. He thinks it's going to come in further. So he almost had him. Curveball down away. Good job by Freeman leaning out on that one. I will say this is a major lean where he's really struggling to get to this one, right? Like he's looking inside and he's throwing the bat out because he realizes that's going to be a strike. So that tells me, if I'm Musgrove, that he is looking inside now, and this was a surprise. So I would try to do something else away, personally. Oh, but then he does a 2-seamer coming back over. That's pretty sexy. He hadn't thrown that the entire time. This is a sinker that's coming. This is coming like that, back over the plate. Let's get it from here. Yeah, this is looking like it's a fastball. It's going here, and he's playing the game of, like, is it going this way? Or is it going to be the one that, the 4-seamer that stays there? But instead, it's going to go here. Is this a 4-seamer that's going to land here? And I'll get another thing for that. It's going to do that instead. Right. It comes back over. That's beautiful. Good job, Musgrove. You deserve that. Freddie Freeman's like, oh, okay, cool. That was fun. That was a great time. There's the cutter down and away. Doesn't get it. Cutter over the plate. And he gets the ground out, and that's that. Let's move to the let's see. Let's go to the 5th inning quickly. I want to show a little bit more Musgrove because I do want you to see that slider a bit. That's the cutter again. All right, moving on. Misses with those. Let's get some free real estate. Nope. Let's get some free real estate. Okay. Nice and easy one in there. That's fine. That likely is the slider. Yeah, 83. I think that's right. And that normally is a moneymaker for him. The problem is that's 3-1. And Turner knows he doesn't really want to groove into fastball. So he's actually already thinking off speed. And he's thinking more of that cutter, that 89. And that's why this is more on the end of the bat. But this is in such a hittable location. I mean, this the entire time is just going from like here to here. You know? The entire way, Turner wants to swing at this. So he's a little in front, right? Foot is down. Slightly on the end of the bat, otherwise this would have been gone. If this were the cutter, I think. If this were the cutter, this would have landed over here, which would mean the timing is better. But because it landed over here, it's off the end of the bat. It's the little things, guys. I mean, he still ripped the ball, but not quite like a home run. Goes up and in on Bellinger. I believe that was the heater. There's the slower cutter. Oh, man. Because he set up with that here that missed, that's what happens. Love the guy with a giant Yankee jersey just behind home plate. I believe that was a cutter inside. Yeah, there's a Yankee jersey. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's good. So the thing is, he throws that fastball up and in early that misses, and that changes the at-bat because he's put the cutter down here before. He swings over that one, throws another one, and Bellinger is still thinking it's going to be that fastball inside of here. And that means he swings the later two pitches, the second one being the out, right? Cutter, essentially free real estate there. Throw it again. Oh, a big curveball. Love that. And because he's swinging, you get it out of the zone now. Down, yeah. Yeah, easy. Lamb, you just gave away that bat by showcasing how aggressive you were. Free real estate, essentially, with that big curveball. Taylor wants to swing again. You throw another off-speed pitch. Oh, and he surprises him up and in. He says it hits him. I feel like that's a foul ball, yeah. So, that was interesting. So, first pitch, you wanted a fastball, didn't get one. Adjusted for the off-speed pitch in the second one. Wasn't ready for the heater. Really good pitch call that I wouldn't have done. Really bought in on the bluff and the adjustment of Taylor. What do you throw now? You can throw whatever you want. I don't think I'd go another heater. I think I would stay off speed. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, am I buying that Taylor is going to... Yeah, I'm actually, I'm going to go heater because I think Taylor thinks, oh, that's a sneaky fastball. He's going to go to his off speed now. I would probably try and go with a fastball upstairs. Because, yeah, he spits on that. Oh, if you threw a fastball upstairs, then... okay. Yeah, there it is. Good. Okay. And you get him out. All right. I mean, that's Joe Musgrove, guys. Like, because of his deep repertoire, he can throw all these different things in different counts, and really mess with the guys. We didn't even really see the peak slider that we normally see. We usually just saw one against Turner. That was the single. And regardless of Musgrove not having his best pitch, curveball was good, cutter was good, located fastballs well. Didn't see the changeup even. He's really good, and he had his slider in other innings as well. So that's just kind of how he rolls. He's amazing. The Padres should be stoked to have this, and that's gonna do it for this pitch breakdown. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, all that fun stuff. Like the video. This is just so easy, just a click, and it helps me out so much. So thanks so much for being here. My name is Nick Pollack. May your bounce below, and your strikeouts high. I'll be back on Tuesday.